Leyla Abdullayeva. She is the spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. Now, I want to start by talking about the cause of this incident. The peace deal, as we know, was signed a year ago in November between the two sides and was brokered by Russia. And it clearly outlines the border between Azerbaijan and Armenia, taking into consideration that Karabakh now belongs to Azerbaijan. What is the main cause of this conflict that erupted at the border?
Thank you very much for this question. Indeed, on the eve of the trilateral agreement signed a year ago by the leaders of the Free States, we have witnessed several military provocations taken by the Armenian side. Last week, the former Minister of Defense of Armenia paid a visit to the Azerbaijani territories. He paid an illegal visit to the Azerbaijani territories where temporarily a Russian peacekeeping contingent is deployed, and he held several meetings there. Later, the Armenian army started shelling the positions of the army of Azerbaijan in the direction of Lachen and Kalbajar. You know that on the 9th of November, we have witnessed the concentration of about 60 personnel of the Armenian army in the direction of the positions of the Azerbaijani army in Lachen district. So these were all purposeful provocations taken by the Armenian army over the last days. And on the 16th of November, the Armenian army started a large-scale military provocation against Azerbaijan on the state border. So as a result, it has been announced by the Azerbaijani army that 7 servicemen of the army of Azerbaijan were killed and 10 injured. Currently, the situation has stabilized, but it clearly shows that the Armenian side is not really intending to support peaceful efforts in the region, and their intention is just to aggravate the situation in the region.
Right, that brings me to the ceasefire. It's clearly not being obeyed at this stage. What happens now? How is Azerbaijan going to move forward?
Well, you know that after the trilateral statement has been signed, last year the hostilities ended, and Azerbaijan has been taking the steps for the implementation of the trilateral statements, but unfortunately Armenia does not reciprocate to the steps that are taken by the Azerbaijani side. As I said recently, we witnessed the rise of revanchism on the Armenian side and the continuous purposeful military provocations by the Armenian side on the state border. But of course, the adequate responses were given to these provocations, and we would like to stress that the Azerbaijani servicemen, they are fulfilling their duties on the sovereign soil of Azerbaijan, and any threats and military provocations against the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan within the international borders of our country will be responded adequately.
Right, it's important to note as well that earlier at the top of the hour, Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Çavuşoğlu also reiterated Turkey's support for Azerbaijan. Leyla Abdullayeva, thank you so much for joining us here on the NewsHour. It was a pleasure having you.